there's a choice. Like, you can either choose like to act on impulses, like, ooh, that looks like a good time, or be like, ooh, that outfit's not, I need to leave. This is inappropriate. So when you start bashing women and making the responsibility of how women dress and act and talk, if you make it purely their problem, you're ignoring the other half of the big picture, where it's just as much how people react to what people do as to what people are doing. And as a female's perspective, the whole, well, if you come in here dressed like that, you're asking for it, it's icky on lots of different levels. And I feel like for the most part, as a society, we're starting to pull away from that, where it's like, well, if she hadn't been dressing like that, if she hadn't spoken like that, if she hadn't been acting like that, then I wouldn't have been tempted to roofie her or assault her or whatever, abduct her and sell her into, the sex trade or whatever. We're now demanding the other half of that conversation to be talked about now, where your actions based on what she looks like, that is what people are starting to pay attention to now. And the fact that, Sage is a product of her environment. Like all of us, we're all products of our environment. If she grew up with this idea of, if you dress like this, or talk like this, or look like this, or whatever, then if some bad shit happens to you, you brought that on yourself. It kind of doesn't surprise me that that's how she behaves, because if that's what she's been conditioned to live and think like,
probably happened to her a whole bunch of times.
Probably, I'm sure when she was up and coming in the journalist world, she's probably hit misogynistic wall after misogynistic wall. And I'm sure some of it may be, well, I had to struggle this way and I had to alter myself to be successful